Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring, I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 series, Non-League to Top League. As you can see, we are in the process of moving to our new club. You will know, if you've watched the last episodes, you already know who that is. If you are new and watching this for the first time, wait and see who we are joining. You will see him later in this episode. But for now, we'll just go for our season review, which will be the last time with our old club, Bristol City. So we're coming to our season review for you here, guys. This always takes a while. I don't know why it clicked to click through. Just this little bit here, and then it's fine. Seems to be fine after that. So here we go. So it's saying our signing of the season is our central midfielder / right wing. He played a couple of times. Claudio. As you can see, none of our signings hitting a 7. We didn't have the best of seasons, even though we finished the highest we have ever, I think. Again, I say these two guys not too bad. He didn't play many games. I think it was a January signing. The right back did well. Seems to be sort of like a backup / sometimes first choice. The youngster I would have liked to seen a bit more out of, but I'm quite disappointed with the two strikers that we brought in. They were just awful, and this youngster here, it seems he was rated quite highly. But I say overall, not a great season for transfers, to be truthfully honest with you. We've been given a B on this guy, and maybe an overall B in altogether. Transfers out though, he's gone away to Rangers and had an amazing season. 12 assists, wow. He may be one that we regret letting go. He is playing absolutely fantastic for Rangers. Maybe he will one day come back to Bristol City, or even we may see him in the future. Anyway, let's go to our season's results. So they did say to finish in the mid-table in the Premier League, and we finished 9th. Again, this is where we struggled. Goal scorers. Adam Eder still ended up being our top goal scorer, but with only 14. But the board was still very happy with us, because we ended up achieving a top half finish instead of finishing it in mid-table. FA Cup, we've never done massively great. We got a little bit further this time, and we just didn't show up against Crystal Palace in that quarter-final game. But again, the board very happy. Again, a disappointing. We were completely better in Chelsea in that game. It went to penalties, and we lost in penalties. But the board aren't that worried. Our biggest win was our 4-0 win over West Brom. Our match to remember was beating Leicester 2-1. And goal of the season goes to Filippo in the game against Southampton. Overall, though, we've not raised our reputation at all, but all of our sponsorships have gone down, apart from prize money. That's just because we got a little bit further in the FA Cup. Adam Eder still selling the most shirts. Milan, the young Englishman that we brought in there, Boris and Martinez, another new signing, bringing in the rest of the shirt sales for us. As are how they lined up. Yes, probably yes. And yes, I probably would say that is in the back 5. Adam Eder, did say he played well in the end. 15 and 27 is not too bad. It was just so patchy. He got 4 goals in one game. So does that really count? I'm not sure. But yeah, I wasn't 100% happy with Adam Eder this season. He's done so well of us before this season. He just didn't show up when we probably really needed him to. Rewards-wise, fans player of the season does go to Adam Eder. Young player is Boris. Sign of the season, which we already know, is Claudio. Goal of the season we know goes to Filippo. And then our top goal scorer is Adam. Our most assists is Boris. Our most man of match is Nando. Highest rating goes to Boris, and our most passes is with Cameron. Any competitions award? Oh yeah, Adam Eder won Irish Player of the Year. He even won that, even though he still didn't have a great season. So history in the making there, and our timeline. We'll just have a little scroll quickly through it. It's not got it here, but I say we will be now moving on. So we've finished that there. this is the all-time best 11. There is a few more players sneaking in there. I don't think Nathan was in there before. Definitely Filippo wasn't in there, or Manny. Boris has come straight in for us there, which is very, very nice. A little bit of where they are now for our best 11. Season review again. Where they are now again. Why have we got to where they are now? I think it's on about last year's players. Fans wise, we've gone down in core but up in family, and I can't understand this. How can your media following go down again after we finished 9th in the table? Don't get it. So we have now got 3 guys as team leaders, which is quite nice, and we have ended in a very good and a good atmosphere for us. Injury reports we don't need to worry about. Season destination I will sort that out off camera, and then a few other people being signed. So that's our season review. Our last one with Bristol City. I don't know why it's letting me choose the destination for where we're going, because I won't be here. I will still select it, but the next thing you'll see is probably us arriving in Tottenham, and maybe even have to looking for a property in London. So I'll see you at the start of our career with Tottenham. See you soon. Hi there, everyone. We're not at Tottenham yet, but I just thought I'd bring you back just to show that Bristol City are still on the up. Maybe it would have been worth going maybe one more season with them, but they have gone out and going to build a new stadium under soil heating. It's jumping up to a nice 38,000 capacity, just over. It's going to cost quite a bit. Looks like it's going to be cool. The John Attio Arena, quite nice. Will cost around 107 million. And then throughout the figure will be offset by the club will receive by selling. They're going to sell Aston Gate. So it looks like they are moving in to a new stadium. Has it got the date there? Yes, in about three years' time, they'll be in their new 38,000 stadium. So maybe it wasn't worth worrying about that one extra season. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you back just to let you know that City look like they're still in good hands and still going to be moving forward. Just sadly without us. But hopefully the next thing I show you will be us at Tottenham Hotspur. Hello everyone. Welcome back. We are finally have arrived at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, managing Tottenham Hotspur themselves. So we have moved from Bristol City over to Tottenham. We ended on a decent enough record. Say we only won league title. Does mention about one of our favourite clubs being Arsenal, but that won't matter at all. Looks like I've been able to get some of the staff members that I would like to have brought with me. And it just then mentions about our previous career going on. We finished 8th in the end, finishing a 6-match unbeaten record, which they beat us. And we will be coming up against Bristol City. So let's hit next to get into the next part of the club. So they are rated very highly worldwide, is it? Worldwide reputation. We're now predicted this season to finish 5th. Says our assistant manager position is vacant. Maybe we couldn't bring our assistant manager with us. Of course, we know Arsenal are our fierce rivals. Anything else that we need to know? We are classed as rich. We've got a £4 million wage budget and 42 million to spend on transfers this season. Hopefully we won't need too many, but we should be able to get at least a good amount of players with that amount of money. They are lining up with our formation. They still got Kane and Song, who probably are getting a bit old now. Other than that, that's how they would line up in our formation that we regularly play. I am thinking about sticking with it, but I will have a look at the players first. What they want us to do though is focus on the youth system, sign players under the age of 23, which I usually do. Try not to sign players over 30, which I try to do. Do like to play a high pressing game. Maybe we might have to go back to the tiki-taka formation if they want a possession-based. Work on set pieces, which I'll try my best to do a bit better with. Work within the budget, grow reputation, sign players for profit, maintain the best youth system in the country, and maintain the best youth system in the world, which is very good to see. And then this is just all future stuff, isn't it, I think? About offering contracts to certain aged players. They want us to be competitive in the Champions League. That's next season, because they expect us to try and get the Champions League. Got to finish in the top half. Challenge for the FA Cup. Okay, we need to do better in the FA Cup and play okay in the Carabao. And then be recognised as best as the rest onwards. And then just keep going on. And then eventually, by, 4 or 5 seasons' time, win the Premier League, which I'm hoping we can do. This is just what the supporters look like they would like as well. So we've got to finish above Chelsea and Arsenal. We need to do that. I don't think we've done that for a while. Qualify for the Europa League and be in the top half of the Premier League. Don't need any of these introductions. I don't know why it's asking me to. Okay, that's weird. We'll ignore all that. Schedule a press conference. Yes, that's fine. And I like to leave mine every month. So confirm. So here we are. So we're waiting just for, this is going to be our assistant manager. He's followed us from Bristol City. Again, is his judging player ability I like. So if he can get there, perfect. Looks like we're waiting on Alex's, who's our goalkeeping coach, who's coming with us. Torres is our fitness coach, who's coming with us. I think this is another fitness coach that should be coming. No, scout that should be hopefully coming with us. I say another scout. There's a few players, staff members I've tried to bring with us to Tottenham, just because I've tried to nick the best of the best that we had at Bristol City. So here we are taking over another little overhaul of our career so far and why we've come to Tottenham. I would like our win percentage to be higher, so hopefully we can start making that with Tottenham Hotspur themselves. So bring your attention to ongoing transfers to be reviewed. Why do they need to be reviewed? I'll ignore that. We'll accept these. We'll ignore the tactic for now. And then this is just a few bits and bobs. So what we would have a little look at first off is my wage that we're getting in. So a massive wage jump. So what that does is means you can start looking for properties in London. I've already done my mortgage calculator. So let's just have a quick look at what we can afford. I've already worked it all out. So let's just get that page up a moment. There we go. Got that to work. So as you can see, this is what we're able to afford with our new amazing wages. We can get a property at 29, well, just over 29.5 million is what we could borrow to get a property. I've not had a little look for the properties yet, so bear with me a moment. I'm just going to kind of have a little look and see which property we will be buying. So guys, as you can see, we were able to afford a property in the 29.5 million range. There actually isn't any properties in the in the Tottenham area in London. So they've moved us out to Camden. Apparently it's not very far away, and all they can find us is penthouses. But this penthouse does look good. So I think this is where we will be living from now on. So huge living room for us to have, another living room, a huge dining table, and another dining table, more chairs in there as well for sitting up in the kitchen. Another front room by the looks of it. Just a seating area with nice views out, probably out over London. Even a outdoor space for the nice weather we of course get in Britain. One of the bedrooms has many bedrooms. This place, marble flooring, it looks like there, and even up the walls. One of the bathrooms, another bedroom, looks like a walking dressing room. Look at those views over the park. Actually, that's really growing on me. I wasn't too sure first off because it was a penthouse. But yeah, overall I am extremely happy with that. So let's get back into Football Manager. And now we know where we're going to be living because we can afford a lot. Let's go a little bit more into the squad, and then we can look at building a tactic a bit later on because I have a little look at that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll look at the squad for now. So have a little look at our squad. We've got some decent-ish keepers. I know this Lafont's meant to be really good. But it looks like we've got 3 very decent goalkeepers. Looks like our number 1, probably our backup, and then our third choice just there in Romero. Romero? Yeah, we'll go with that. And then as we scroll down, it looks like we've got a few decent centre-backs here with us. Very good left-back. Right back, maybe a little bit short on because he's not too sure if he's a right back or if he's a centre back. So we'll have to look a bit dinner. Definitely a decent amount of defensive midfielders if we are going to go with that 4-3-3. Kozlowski is still here, only at 29. We have Angelino, who is a really good player. I think Juventus are after him. We've of course got Graham White, who's meant to be classed as a wonder kid. Outstanding value is amazing. So he is definitely a team that we would be on the team around you. We've of course still got Harry Kane. But we did have this guy who I thought was rated better than that. But he's modern and professional. Does look good. Quick. Surprised he's not better than he is showing there. But he probably is the Harry Kane replacement eventually. We have got Liam Delap, a name I know from ever saves of mine previously. We still have a bit more of an aging front 3, I would say, with these two and Kane up front if we go for the 3. I guess Angelino plays there as well, so we'll be playing as one of the positions. But yeah, overall, I'm not bad team. So who can play attacking midfielders? You've really only got White, so probably will stick with my 4-3-3. Looks like we are a bit shallow on midfielders though, because you only got these 3. You're really a winger. Nunes might be a midfielder. You're a winger. You probably look like a winger. Yeah, maybe it's the central midfield we may need to go looking for. But overall, yeah, I'm very happy with the squad that we have. Where else can we have a look at? Staff-wise, I say I'm waiting for a few staff to come in. Once those staff have come in and those places are filled, I'll be able to look further to what we need to add to the team. But yeah, overall, quite happy with the squad. What we'll see is us just bringing in the transfers, I think, if we do a bit further down the line. But I will be with you again soon. Not sure if it'll be transfers or maybe a little bit more of showing you around the club. I'm trying to think what else that we could have a little look at. Club information wise, we know their nickname is Spurs. They have very, very good training facilities. We play across the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with a massive 62 capacity, nearly 63 capacity. Harry Kane, Song, captains. Key player is that left back I picked out, and their hot prospect. Oh, where was he? Again, we've got this hot prospect that's coming through. It looks very, very good indeed. General information. We've been... Our highest was that year when we finished 2nd. Then we finished 10th. Then we finished 5th. Then 10th. Then 5th. And 4th was the season before, and we've had a bit of a poor season again this year, haven't we? Look through the facilities here. Club is owned by us. Yeah, exceptional. Coaching, maybe we could get that to exceptional. State of the art, state of the art. So overall, very, very good. But yeah, I shall hopefully maybe see you at the start of the season. If not, it'll be just running through our transfers. So I'll see you soon. Hi everyone. Sorry we have ended the episode here. I haven't got round to getting to the transfers. It looks like it's going to be a very busy summer for us, wheeling and dealing hopefully. So it's taking me a bit longer to get through that to show you those. So I'm just going to send this video out as it is. So thank you for watching it. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon.